What do you think an elephant sounds like when they make a sound?
An elephant?
Yes, an elephant.
Hey, you're not gonna make fun of me, are you?
We have been making noises in this car.
To me, it's something like.
See, I think that's closer to mine. Mine was like, but you have to hear kittens. All right, here comes kittens.
Got stuck, you went looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. Got stuck, you went looking for clues, but that just made you more confused. You just need to see how lovely, how lovely, how lovely it is for you. The waiting's done and you find your home right here. The light goes off and it clicks, you figure out. You put it off, yeah you did it. Life didn't fall apart with it. Couldn't miss what was intended. Let the fears fly away, write it out.
All right, lunch is over. Which means we need coffee,
Yes.
and we need gas,
Yes.
and we need to wash this disgusting windshield,
Yes.
and we need to head on down south to Donner Pass. That's going to be our next destination.
All right.
After
All right.
All right. Okay, so from here we need to get coffee, and we're going to get gas, and we're going to wash our windshields, and then we're going to head on to Donner Pass. Sound good to you?
Great.
Ruby, I am pulling out. So then Donner Pass.
I'm ready.
Sometimes I feel like I could just come to a place like this, just a random little city like this, little town,
Yeah.
and I could just spend a day just taking pictures of buildings.
Yep.
You know, like I would enjoy that, and I think I could actually get some really pretty stuff out of it. What's interesting though is I almost feel like you have to not live in a place.
It's new now, cause he left all the baggage behind. Took a chance and just look what you found. Yeah, you know that it was about time, yeah. It's new now, cause he left all the baggage behind. Took a chance and just look what you found. Yeah, you know that it was about time, yeah. Just like the wind.
Oh, horses!
Just put it past you. You do what you do. Just like the
One of my favorite Aunt Susie stories is Aunt Susan and I took Sawyer to the zoo when he was little. We went to the elephants. And my aunt goes, Sawyer, look, it's the elephants. Nay! And I was like, the fuck?
They don't do that.
She's like, what? I was like, the elephants do not neigh.
They don't neigh. Nope.
She's like, I don't fucking know.
I guess they bugle? Something? I don't know exactly what. I don't know how you make that noise, but there you go. Something, yeah.
Can you not do that?
What? That?
There you go.
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sure that that's an elephant sound.
He'll face squeeze me.
Is it? I don't know.
It's the technical children's elephant noise.
Oh, is that technical? See, I would think.
Like, how would you, what would you, if
See, I don't
your
even
kids
know what.
came
They'd
to
be
you
like,
and were like,
"Oh, that's
Father, what does an elephant say? What would you do?
They go, oh!
Oh.
Maybe day is valid. I don't. They go, "Ah." That's what they do.
Okay, I'm,
Like, I think that's more accurate than whatever it was that is.
well, we're gonna have to ask people what the elephant says.
Indeed.
and get some answers. Scientific now.
Now here, I mean, that's an interesting, like, like they have those string things for kids, right? Where it goes, cows go moo.
The elephant says,
But do they? I don't think they have a sound for the elephant.
I don't have enough service, but.
I mean, I guess you could kind of go. I don't know how you can do it. Yeah. It's like, I guess. Maybe. Alright, okay, there's a little rolling R in there, okay. Alright, I'll give you that. Alright.
I just love this moment of we're here listening to elephant noises and debating what is a more accurate elephant.
I mean, these are the expiring minds want to know. What do you think an elephant sounds like when they make a sound?
An elephant?
Yes, an elephant.
Hey, you're not gonna make fun of me, are you?
We have been making noises in this car.
To me, it's something like.
See, I think that's closer to mine. Mine was like, but you have to hear kittens. All right, here comes kittens.
No, I'm not thinking that's correct.
I'm not sure if that was really
It's
accurate.
hard because I'm laughing.
She's kind of going, like I can't even do it because I'm laughing too. Like so do elephants laugh when?
No, elephants don't laugh. They. That was more of a horse thing. I can't do it.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate your assistance on this topic. I love you.
You're welcome. I love you both.
Oh, there it goes. So when I was a kid living in Arizona, the Changing Hands bookstore was a place that my mother would take me.
Oh, okay.
Bookstores have always been really big for my family, always. Like when we were on the run, the one place that we would go is the bookstore.
Okay.
Like when Thane was at when we were living in Florida, and he had gotten a job as a waterbed salesman for a while. He was working in the mall,
Yeah.
and so we would go to the Barnes and Noble and browse books while we waited for him.
Oh, wow.
And when we were homeless and living out of our car and in the KOA,
Yeah.
we would go to the library during the day because number one, it would keep me busy.
Yeah.
Number two, they could use it to look for jobs
Gotcha.
because they have newspapers and they would also have computers there that you could, write a resume on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know if it was computers, might have just been typewriters. Yeah, seriously. So when we lived in Arizona, my mother would take me to Changing Hands bookstore and Gentle Strength Co-op,
Okay.
which was, Whole Foods kind of a thing. And Changing Hands was really cool. It was filled with like all kinds of weird esoteric books about meditation and yoga and Eastern philosophy and all kinds of stuff. And the Changing Hands bookstore is still there today.
Oh, cool.
I don't even know how long it's been there. It's been there for a long, long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, they used to do poetry readings every month. I think it was like the first Monday. And of course, Bunny and I met at a poetry reading, but it was an online poetry reading. And so when she moved out to Arizona, I was like, well, we should keep doing this, but in person. And so I would take her to the poetry readings for Changing Hands. And I still remember there was this great poem. Like when I think about, there were good parts and there were bad parts. Because you always do get the terrible poets.
Yes.
Right? Like, and you got those in the online groups too. Oh my God. There were some where their poems would just go on and on.
Yeah.
And on. And they were typing them in by hand, right? They're typing them in for us to read as we sit there over like minutes.
That's horrible.
And of course, going to Changing Hands, there were some bad poets there too. There was a good poet that I remember who had published a book of his poems, and he brought his book in for a reading, and he read the poems. And I remember he had this great poem about wolves and love and sex, and it was like, you and me, we're wolves, you know, biting at each other's necks as we run through the woods, chasing each other, blah blah blah. It was really fucking hot, and like you could hear the crowd was like, you know, oh yeah, and he got into it too. Like he got into it like he's like yeah, yeah, right. And so it's very sexy actually to go to something like that. I really enjoyed it. It's like music without instruments.
Yes.
Shall we go find out what happened to the Donners?
Yes.
So there were 80 members originally. 40 of them survived. The first people to start eating people were a separate party, and then the main party didn't start doing it until like, I don't know, a little later. The separate party went out to like try and find help, and they got stranded, and they, I guess, like, well, a couple of them died, and they were like, well, okay, nom nom nom.
I'm a rolling stone, bound to roam. Come the morning, or I'll be gone. Pouring rain, wanna hear that train. There she comes, won't you get on? Won't you get on board? Falling leaves like the breeze, won't you blow on? Take a sip, I'ma pack my grip. One more trip, and I'ma move on, I'ma move on.
All right, well, Donner Pass Memorial's in the bag. Pretty cool. Nice little visitor center. Nice little museum. I thought the museum was actually pretty cool. I was really impressed. I like, so do either of you have anything in particular that you thought was super cool in there? I have two things.
I just like the general.
I liked the information that was shared. I did like the taxidermy.
Oh, that's neat.
Taxiderms.
That's cool. I really thought the wagon jack was cool.
Oh yeah, that was.
That was really cool. The wagon jack was cool.
Did enjoy in the gift shop. They had Patty Reed's doll.
Yeah?
So apparently they were told that they had to leave everything, and this 3-year-old had this little tiny wood doll.
Oh my goodness.
She stuck it in her skirt and took it with her.
Good for her. Wow, that's really cool. Huh. So you can read the book? You can read all about it?
I can read all about it.
You can tell us all about it.
Yeah, I am.
That's cool. See, I would think, I don't know, that eating people, that's rough.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
You would never know. You would never know looking at these two. They're your secret lives.
Cannibalism.
Yeah, well, see, I know that about you. That's always been the case. All right. Well, from here, we are headed to the Airbnb. This is pretty much a wrap for today. Tomorrow, we actually will be heading into Yosemite. So that's going to be a super exciting day, and I cannot wait. I want to be very prepared for that. So I'm going to go to the Airbnb. I'm going to offload all the video from today. I'm going to make sure everything's copacetic and working. I'm going to putter with that thing a little bit because it's not charging correctly. So I want to look into that problem. And yeah, tomorrow, Yosemite. I can't believe we're almost there. So exciting.